A body of men holding themselves accountable to nobody ought not to be trusted by anybody. Thomas Paine. Yep, you see where we are. Insane land. Call it that. So when most people are shutting down their Facebooks, making them private, going dark because they're in the middle of an open investigation and their kid is missing or deceased and people are coming for them. Not Donald Wells. Oh no, he will not go quietly. Donald has something to say. And I mean damn near every day. Sometimes, or should I say most times, multiple times a day. And they're crazy rants, if you ask me. Usually never even mentions Summer. If he does, he squeezes her in somewhere before he finishes ranting about God knows what, claiming God knows what. Can you believe that? Today, he shared something very interesting. And that's what we came here for. I thought I would just scroll through a few more of the other posts. He basically needs to just have several seats and be quiet, but he won't. So this latest post, 2 hours ago today on April, my God, where am I? August 3rd, 2021. What a year. What a 3 years. Let me say that. Anyway, back to Donald. See, you start talking about Donald and you go crazy. It's a thing, y'all. Be careful. So anyway, he posted this. I don't know if this is copywritten content or not, but we are certainly going to look into this. Miscarriages, travesty of justice, Michael Crow case, coerced confession. What is he trying to say? Because y'all know that's always where I'm coming from. It's not just about the entertainment that he brings us in the middle of this tragedy. It's about what the hell are you talking about? Like, literally, I want to know because I know people speak subliminally. So I don't rule everything out as just crazy. A lot of times it's what people don't say that you learn from. And that's a fact. But what is he saying? Just looking at this title, Miscarriages, Travesty of Justice. I mean, clearly we're all thrown off with miscarriages. I can't even say the word today. Miscarriages, because wait, what? What are you talking about? Nobody is even there. Okay. But then we see Travesty of Justice. Michael Crow case. Okay. We're talking about a specific case. Oh, there was a coerced confession. So now we're talking confession. We're talking confessions and coerced. Are you saying somebody's trying to make you say you did something you didn't do? Because I think they're trying to make you say what you did do or what you do know. But okay, I'm feeling it now. Okay. Coerced confession. That's where my mind wants to go to. What are you saying, Don? What is happening? We're talking confession, we're talking coercion, and travesties of justice. Interesting. I'll give you that, Donald. You can be very interesting. Don't y'all overlook this man. Don't underestimate Donald Wells. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because he thinks he's. What are you saying, Don? Let's see if we can find out by watching this video together. Oh my God. So I go through all my brainstorming, right? As you guys just heard, trying to figure out what the hell Donald Wells is telling us. Only to get into this video. And I just kind of skimmed through it a little bit when I got here. By the way, the video Donald shares is courtesy of Center Divide. Make sure you go over and hit that like and subscribe. Okay, back to it. For real, like and subscribe over there. For real, because we're going to use this. This is all about, oh my God, this is all about Chris. This is only and all about Chris. Chris McDonough, the interview room. My goodness. I'll leave it at that. Let's just watch a little bit of this and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Intimidate a suspect. When we showed Detective Lou Scarcella the interrogation tape, he was much more familiar with the strategy than he was with the machine.
I personally thought it was a ruse, using a tool to deceive the individual, which is beautiful as far as I'm concerned. I had no idea what this machine was.
Before giving the truth verification test, Detective McDonough actually works together with Michael to formulate the questions.
What are some things we want to learn here, do you think?
If I know who did it, if I did it.
Okay, well let's do that then. Do you know who, let's say, took Stephanie's life?
No.
Okay, would that be a good, fair question?
Yes.
Okay, do you know who took? Do you know how she died?
No.
Okay.
Soon the test questions are agreed upon, and McDonough asks Michael to sign a form declaring he's about to take the test voluntarily.
So you don't realize what's happening. You've now been sucked into a process, and that process is going to roll forward for as long as you let it roll forward.
Okay, but I don't see how that's coercion. It's very smart. You came up with your own questions, and now we're going to ask them of you. It might be trickery a little bit, but no coercion here, Donald. We'll go on a little more.
So Michael's interrogation continues. All the while, his parents assume he's being looked after at a children's shelter, unaware he is in police custody.
They just kept.
Okay, I can understand that part if I'm his mom or dad, for sure. But Chris has nothing to do with that part. I mean, he doesn't control the laws. If that's legal to do, then that's what they did. Clearly, it's legal. I guess I should stop here because clearly, maybe I'm biased. Because I think Chris is completely on the up and up. But Donald, if this is your proof that he's no good, I think you're going to have to do better. I think this is excellent detective work. And you're just mad, big mad, that he got you to answer some questions and tell some things you didn't want to tell, in my opinion. Well, let's keep rolling.
Grilling and grilling and grilling. And to think that we were at home not even knowing he was near the police station. If we would have known, we would have been there.
Now, however, Michael seems almost relieved to be cooperating and submits readily to the voice stress analyzer.
Are you sitting down?
Yes.
Do you know who took Stephanie's life?
No.
Is today Thursday?
Yes.
Did you take Stephanie's life?
No.
8 minutes later, the truth exam is complete.
Let me go over these charts and I'll be back here in a couple minutes, okay?
Detective Chris McDonough returns with the results.
What did you think? What were your thoughts through the whole thing?
I don't know. Nervous.
Nervous? Okay, let's go over that. What were you nervous about?
I don't know, that it might be wrong.
Okay, in what way?
It might say I did kill Stephanie.
Okay, and why would it say that?
I don't know, because everyone's already treating me like that.
And I can understand your feelings there, okay? I mean, you're 14 and you've been through a lot, okay? But this instrument doesn't know you, does it?
No.
Science is in our favor. Okay, technology's on our side. Okay? I mean, can you understand that?
The detective shows Michael the charts of his performance on the so-called truth exam. They indicate he lied when he answered no to question 12, do you know who took Stephanie's life?
Maybe there's something we need to understand about Michael and about your sister that we didn't understand, and maybe somebody could have helped. It's okay. It's okay to feel the way you feel.
I really
Okay, but
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why I'd say that. I swear to God, I don't know.
But the police think they know. Their theory on this second day of the investigation is that a very smart, very lonely, and very angry Michael Crow stabbed his sister to death. His likely motive, a rage-fueled case of sibling rivalry.
I'm looking at you right now, okay? And inside you're about ready to burst. We can't bring her back. She's gone. Okay? You're fighting it. You're
I don't know what to do anymore.
I understand.
Now I'm being told that I'm lying.
I'm not saying, Michael, I'm not saying that. Have you heard me say that? What if they come back and say to you, Michael, we have your hair?
While the search for truth is at the heart of the interrogation process, the police are not required to tell the truth.
Courts have allowed them to lie.
They say, Michael, we have your hair in her hand. And all of a sudden, you go, now what? I mean, what are you going to do at that point? I mean,
At that point,
hypothetically.
I would have to completely blanked out and did it without knowing it. Because I don't know.
Okay. Hypothetically. Could that have happened?
No, not that I know of.
Detective on this homicide case, an investigator with 23 years of experience, returns with his tough, less patient style and more false evidence.
You know, there was a lot of blood. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. You need to stay with me, Michael. It's very difficult for the person who did it not to get blood on them.
Yeah.
Okay? And not to transfer that blood to other parts of the house.
Yeah.
We found blood in your room already.
God.
You're talking to a 14-year-old kid. Wasn't it possible that the blood did turn up in the room? What is that telling the kid? I better confess to this.
We use processes called.
Where'd you find it?
Pardon me?
Where'd you find the blood?
I'm sure you know.
I didn't do it, but they wouldn't take no for an answer.
God. Oh, God. God. Why?
You tell me.
Why are you doing this to me? If I did this, I don't remember it. I don't remember the bed.
And you know what? That's possible.
It's a blessing that I can't remember. Please don't make me.
But making Michael remember is exactly what investigators are here to do. They tell him
That the help you need to accept this is going to be forthcoming. That is what the system is geared for.
I want to go down that path.
No. Cut it out, Mike. Cut it out.
God.
The reason I'm sounding impatient, Mike, is the 11th hour is rapidly approaching. All this evidence is going to be in. Put a rush on some things that, quite frankly, is going to bury you, my friend. And you need to head that off at the pass. You need to take the step over here first before you're hit with this avalanche.
But at this point, the police do not have any such avalanche of evidence. Almost relieved and much more forthcoming.
Because now Michael's trying to please the only people he thinks he has left.
Yeah, she loves me. She made me feel worthless.
For the first time, the 14-year-old reveals resentment toward his parents and the favoritism they showed the victim, his younger sister Stephanie.
And she was like a threat to me.
So, again, I don't see what Chris did wrong. Maybe you guys see something I don't see. Something that Donald Wells sees here. All he did was give him a test. He wasn't in the room at the end interrogating this baby boy, going back and forth with him. I don't know this case, but I would love to learn more about it, and I'll give my full opinion on what I think about the confession. But I don't see that Chris did anything wrong. I'll see y'all in the comments. So let me know what you think. See you soon, beautiful people. Donald Wells, yesterday at 4:58 a.m. Chris McDonough, wow. I thought we were on the road finally to try and figure out what happened to Summer. You chose the evil one's way. You put out their ex-homicide detective and all this and that, but you are a wolf and could care less about finding Summer. All you care about is keeping your podcast going. You made sure to put all the focus on me and take it completely off my daughter. Many of the police records you found on me to dig up dirt weren't mine. You tricked me into believing you were a friend, and I really thought you were on my side to help find my daughter. You sit back and point fingers as if you were an angel. You tried to tell me last night you were perfect, and I had to point out that you were a liar, because the Bible says all have sinned, and it stunned you as if you never read it. Then and only then you admitted you have sinned. You think you're perfect and way above most people. I will find others who only want to find Summer. You need to cease and desist your destructive podcast immediately. You have chosen Lucifer's way. Donald Wells, August 1st, 9:55 p.m. Chris McDonough, I trusted you to help me find my daughter, and you lied and turned it into a Jerry Springer show. I will do everything to bring you down with lawyers for slander. You want to take what little I've found by the grace of God and turn it all into a circus to make you look good and make you money. You don't care if my daughter is ever found. You made it about you again and nothing to do with Summer again. Donald Wells, August 1st, 9:18 p.m. Chris McDonough twisted everything I said. He's the biggest liar, along with my niece Trish and all the liars.